Hello everyone and welcome to Usatility. Today we are going to see how to play Throne Kingdom at War on PC using the brand new BlueStacks 5, that is designed for blazing fast speed and high-octane action. It packs a punch with mega performance upgrades and it has faster performance than any other high-end Android device or Android platform. We will be able to easily download and install Throne Kingdom at War and enjoy the game on our Windows PC with keyboard, mouse and big screen thanks to BlueStacks 5, which is the Android emulator that we recommend to play Throne Kingdom at War. So without further ado, let's get to it. Before anything else mates, the first thing to do is to launch our favorite internet browser. We open the one we use by default. Let's continue, going to that URL I have highlighted in green color. Now, you can discover on the PC screen. There is no need to type the URL, because I added a link in the description of this video and as well in the first main comment. We ended up right here on the internet site of Usatility, at which we have a nice in-depth overview on the way to download Throne Kingdom at War on computer. We search down a little bit and press on the download game on PC button. After clicking on the link, we get to the site of BlueStacks. No panic, it is simply the Android emulator that we are going to run to enjoy the game Throne Kingdom at War on our PC. It is now obvious that we access some advantages of preferring that emulator. So we will start downloading the Throne Kingdom at War by simply clicking on this button play on BlueStacks that I have marked in green color. We then click on that button. Of course, the download action takes no time at all. Voila, here is located the download. It's a file we have to execute. The following step is to run the executable file. Okay, then we click on this file. Windows 10 users will be asked for permission to make modifications to the system. We have clicked yes. I minimize the browser to find the installation software better. The installation software is very easy to use. It contains two possibilities, install and setup path. I am going to talk about what setup path actually does. We only click on it. And therefore we observe that we end up with here the path in which the emulator can be put in. If we have to change for better this folder we need to click on this, browse, option, and now we select another folder and set up the emulator specifically where we like. To keep it simple, just set it as it is. I simply click back. Therefore I simply click on install. Fantastic. The installation begins and it's going to progress together with the download of all these MB which are shown on that computer screen. Once you save it on your hard disk, it could possibly be slightly more or less MB. The data transfer rate can be at a higher speed or at a lower speed, determined by your web access and according to the velocity of the emulator web servers. Today they are running really fast. The download is finished, and now it proceeds with the installation phase. With BlueStacks 5 you can even reduce RAM usage with a single click. Especially useful if you ever face performance-related problems. In addition, you can activate Eco Mode to enjoy 87% reduced CPU usage, 97% reduced GPU usage and easier multitasking. As you can see, BlueStacks 5 is built to provide stability and performance during long gaming sessions. The installation has already finished for me. At present, the emulator has been started immediately. As you can discover, down here, there's a progress bar which will move forward to the right when it comes to the ending. The emulator can be launched for the very first time. Indeed, the emulator was already started, here for the very first time. Before we keep going, as you can observe, it has made two app icons right here on the computer desktop. The BlueStacks and BlueStacks multi-instance. Note that the BlueStacks app icon will be one we are concerned with. When we are planning to launch Throne Kingdom at War on the laptop or computer, we twice mouse click on that software icon and therefore start the emulator. The BlueStacks multi-instance icon allows you to launch multiple emulator instances. And with BlueStacks 5's new improved multi-instance manager in Eco Mode, players can run more game instances faster and with less lag. Shall we perform the following step, which is actually a must-have, and that's to begin to browse the Google Play Store. And we'll simply click on Play Store. As you can view, the Google Play is launched. Right here we must log on. So now as soon as we're right here, we must absolutely begin doing this next phase that is obligatory. Therefore we just click on Sign In. Presently it says Checking Info. It could in some cases get stopped at Checking Info, and so it isn't going to proceed. In this case, you could attempt to connect to your account after a number of hours but it will surely very likely be corrected. At this time we will insert our email and password. The email is required to be a Gmail email as well as its related password. For instance, you can utilize the exact same email you use at this moment in your own YouTube account. Then I will submit my info and I'll return immediately after I have done it. Voila, details typed in. Below is Google welcoming us and presenting us the twos. We would consent to them simply by pressing I agree. Following that, it offers us to save to the Google Cloud. You might keep it checked it's going to generate a backup of the files on that device to Google Drive. I won't check it, you can utilize this option if you like. We mouse click on accept. Google Play, formerly Android Market, is launched automatically and immediately. To set up the app, we are required to get to the Android emulator desktop by clicking that app icon marked in green. At present that we are watching the desktop of this Android emulator, we can see that we come with the Install App Game option. We just click on that button. Listed here we get the game app. Let's quickly mouse click there on the Install link that I'm just showing now in green. That click will begin the software installation. At this time it is going to download on your desktop or laptop and set up the Android game. It could take some time or it might well be extremely fast. This all is determined on our own internet access. This has by then ended setting up. It's time to go back to the emulator desktop by hitting this particular option I'm presenting in green. That allows you to use Throne Kingdom at War for the first time. You are by then on the emulator desktop, and then we're on the way to mouse click on the fresh Throne Kingdom at War app icon that's been generated. Your video game is started for the first time. Here we get it. I can also mouse click anywhere on the screen and also make use of the keyboard. I have to comment on the volume level of this emulator. This is here. We use the icon of higher volume along with the icon of lower volume. This manner we won't rely on the Microsoft Windows volume to increase or decrease the sound of the emulator. And also to enjoy the experience to the maximum, we should activate the big screen, for which we have two alternatives. This one is the first one. We simply click on that software icon which I am basically showing in green. Thus the screen is maximized, offering one border on top, one on the right side and the third one at the bottom. Granted that we really want to have fun with the app using all the screen, we select that software icon. And we might at present be experiencing the gameplay in full screen function. To escape the 100% screen mode, click the F11 key. And we'd now end up being in standard computer screen setting. At present, I am starting to demonstrate to you the keys mapping and that is really rather useful. That means we may be in a position to utilize the video game a lot more effortlessly. The first task is to press this software icon. It's now time to get the appropriate setups. I'm going to put the normal settings, but if you wish to adjust it, you can also do it now without having problem. Clearly, the emulator is totally in our own language. Occasionally it occurs that the emulator is presented in the erroneous language, for instance, in Chinese language. And as a consequence to set it in the proper language we click here to the cogwheel. And thus here inside of various other configuration settings, we just click on the language drop down. We may very well determine the language we wish. Spanish, Japanese, and so forth. When the language is selected, we could save, the emulator will reboot, as well as the game application, next time we start it, will as well be in the preferred language. So now, there's another information that we need to take into consideration, and it's that we will get a message from Google reporting that a brand new machine has been associated with our Google account. It should question us if we're the individuals who have associated with that electronic device. Yup, we ought not be troubled, as the emulator is behaving like an Android electronic device. So you can discover which smartphone or tablet is currently being emulated. We visit here, to the cogwheel and we then click on it. Let's go here to the model choice. And there we realize that the emulator is acting as a Samsung mobile. And so we're going to receive an email saying that a new Samsung device has been connected to our Google account. This is it folks, so much for that video tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it, specifically that everyone thought it was helpful. In that case, allow it a great like, subscribe to our channel, and any feedback, requests or ideas, put them in the comment field down below. You also can leave comments on my Twitch channel. I do live streams every now and then. You get it below in the video description and in the very first pinned comment. Check out any of those online videos that happens to be appearing on the list of videos to watch and let's have fun again in the upcoming training videos. Bye.